Sukui Gar, everyone, it's Nazo, and today I wanted to make a quick little video of everything I got yesterday at Legacy Expo, as well as everything I got signed for the 2023 LegendsCon. So here we go. So let's start with the first one, from the best of the best, Mr. James Lucino. This first thing I'm going to show you was given to me on the first day of the Legacy Expo by someone I met there first time, Everest Productions, and he gave this to me day one, and day two I got it signed. He also got a couple posters that are signed, bigger ones, but I'm happy with this one. It's very nice. Also, let me give a plug to Everest Production. I want to make sure he gets credit where credit is due. He does amazing Star Wars animations and audio dramas. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe his stuff, and give him plenty of support. Paperbacks. Let's start with this one. This is an old, worn paperback I got, and Mr. Lucino was very kind enough to sign it. He was also very kind enough to sign my paperback edition of the Agents of Chaos duology that I have. I might, it just depends, I might sell these or give these away. He also signed Saboteur, the short story, at the back of the original Michael Reeves Darth Maul Shadowhunter paperback that I have. Fun fact, this was the very first, at least, Star Wars ebook that was released. So yeah. Now we'll get to the hardcovers. First off, Cloak of Deception. This one to date is still my favorite James Lucino book, and he gave me a wonderful personal note. Thank you so much, James. He also gave me one for my Darth Plagueis copy. Again, wonderful personal note. He pretty much just signed his name for my NJO hardcovers, both for Agents of Chaos and for Unifying Force. Hold on a sec. I still haven't read this one, so please, everyone, if you could be kind. No spoilers. No spoilers. Sorry, I'm trying to find the page. There we go. Thank you. So let's move on to Mr. Matthew Stover. I have The Tenebrous Way. I got signed by him. Believe it or not, I went to a panel for him, and he signed this and held it for me. I actually bought this at the con. I've been meaning to get one of these in order to save money on tracking down insiders. Here's my old worn paperback copy of Shatterpoint, which Mr. Stover gave a personal note back in 2023 for me. Thank you. And here's both my hardcover and paperback of Trader, which, again, I still haven't read these yet, but he signed pretty much the same thing he does for most, which is for most first-time readers, which is everything I tell you is a lie. So I can't wait to get to these books, this particular book. I've only got 3 NJO books standing in my way before I can get to this. Next we have Barbara Hambly, back in 2023, signed this paperback copy I bought to me and my niece, and then this hardcover copy, which because by this point I had gone through the full book, she listed this to the biggest Callista fan, which I hope to be worthy of that claim. She also did it in my hardcover copy of Planet of Twilight, and one of the coolest parts of this, my adventure journal, which she kindly signed. Thanks. Sorry, been messy, but yeah, both other biggest Callista fan. She talked to me about how she was like she really enjoyed doing this one because she was a big fan of murder mysteries, and she talked about like a bard that was stuck on the Gamorrean planet, being forced to deal with. I'm sorry, I'm just happy. And then there's, of course, Sean Stewart. I got this signed back in 2023. He signed it to both me and my niece, which is just very kind of him. One of the coolest things, I didn't get this re-signed in this year, 2025, but during the Cantina night, they gave us a complimentary art piece, and it had we, Scout, and Yoda trying to sneak into the the purple droid, the R2 unit, and he signed that for my niece, so it's real special, real personal. So, and of course, let's not forget Mr. Jason Fry, who unfortunately couldn't be at this con, but in the 2023 one, he signed for me and my niece the Essential Atlas and the Essential Guide to Warfare. As soon as I can find a page that he signed. Which one was it? Again, sorry for this messy. Right there. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, I wish him well. I hope he and his wife get better. I'll keep you in prayer. So yeah, we get back to my 2023 haul. So Randy Stradley signed this for me and my niece back then, and recently, just yesterday, I got Chris Gossett. Sorry, excuse me. Signed this page. The artist behind a couple of the comics for Tales of the Jedi. Pretty substantial ones too, in my opinion. And in 2023, Randy also signed all my paperbacks. Bomo lives. Yeah, in 2023, because I'm the biggest Bomo Greenbark fan. Yeah, he basically signed. I thought he signed this one. I guess he didn't. Never mind, he did. I found it. So yeah, sign this. This. You get the basic gist. He signed them, all of these, in 2023. Also signed my Crimson Empire trilogy. Fun fact for me and my niece: loyalty never dies. Yeah. Fun fact. For those who don't know, he actually did not do Crimson Empire 3. That was, I think it was Mike Richardson or someone else. Boy, I guess he did write the story, whatever. Anyway, at least the initial story. But yeah, basically he signed the Crimson Empire trilogy. Thank you so much, Randy. This is back in 2023, but I'm sorry you couldn't come to this con. I don't know if he was just too reclusive, or but miss you. Hope to see you again in another one. Now we get to the Tales of the Jedi stuff, which was signed, just like with the panel-to-panel, signed by Christian Gossett, who's really cool guy, really down to earth, really definitely nice guy. Yeah, thank you. A nice general thanks for reading, because I love Tales of the Jedi, and I still think he closed this off perfectly. Also for my hardcover. His name, nice, big, and gray. But yeah, Chris was just such a wonderful, nice, like one of the nicest people I've ever met. Just really cool guy to talk to. So now we get to Michael Stackpole, who unfortunately couldn't make it to this year's con because he caught COVID just before it happened. I think he got it at Dragon Con. It was kind of just going around. I really wanted to get my Dark Tide duology signed by him, but anyway, I have the comics he signed for me back in 2023. So the first issue, Rogue Squadron 1/2, he signed the cover, which was really awesome. And then, of course, we've got the Legends Omnibus that he signed for me, Volume 3. But yeah, I knew I had this in wrong order. And Volume 2, Michael Stackpole. And of course, one of my favorite things that he signed, this hardcover copy I have of the 30th anniversary of Union. Such a nice guy to sign. Great guy. I really wish he could have made it to the con. I would really have loved to talk with him again. Talk about Dark Tide, talk about Core and Horn. But hopefully he's better next time, and hopefully we get to see him again at another con. And of course, here's Legacy Volume 4, or Legacy 2. I got Karina to sign it back in 2023, and this time around I got Gabriel Hardman, one of the course story writers, to sign it. He was a nice guy, real cool to talk to. Yeah. And for all you fans of the TCW Dave Filoni Clone Wars, I also got some stuff signed by Mr. Henry Gilroy. As you can see, I got the movie signed, and all the seasons he had an episode or writing involvement on. So you got all those there. I also got these issues of Star Wars Tales that he did either one or two short little fun comics for. And of course I also got him to sign the TCW the tie-in comic books, where some of the episode arcs that we eventually got for the show, or at least ideas, got brought in and everything. Mr. Gilroy was very kind, very polite. He even did a shout out for a friend of mine, personal shout out, because he's such a huge fan of the Clone Wars cartoon series. So yeah, I also got him to sign the Obi-Wan edition of the Phantom Menace that he did for a while. I know he was. I wish I had the actual Phantom Menace comic book. I heard he was involved in that too. But you win some, you lose. And Mr. Gilroy was also kind enough to sign my DVD copy of Mass Effect Paragon Lost. I still got the old Normandy Forever sticker. Yeah, he was kind enough to sign it inside the fold there. And for those who tune in to my Mass Effect, Nazo's Mass Effect chronology, appreciate you. Thank you for anybody who watches that as well. And even though he only did one episode in season 1, when I met Craig Miller yesterday, I got him to sign the DVD set of the first season of Beast Wars. Absolutely loved Beast Wars. Great childhood cartoon, goofy, campy, fun, ridiculous. He and I had a good laugh about it. And of course, I wanted to get to the final piece of the stuff I got signed. I wanted to do something special. I couldn't do Steve Barnes, unfortunately, because he was sick, but I managed to get James Lucino and Matthew Stover, Sean Stewart and sorry, I just saw that. Sean Stewart and Barbara Hambley as well, because I think I even got her to sign. Hang on a minute, I gotta find it. Sit tight, y'all. Yeah, I even got her to sign the Callista stuff. So this is just a fun little thing that I got the authors to do, and they were so gracious about it. And because I wanted to do something special, even though none of them wrote this book. This is Pablo Hidalgo, but just as a way of respecting their work, show them artwork of and I guess Matthew Stover had never actually really gone over this book, and he thought it was cool that there was art of his book, and he's like, I'm gonna have to buy myself a copy of this, and I told him good luck. It's really hard to find nowadays. But yeah, that's all I got. I just wanted to thank the authors that could attend both in 2023 as the LegendsCon and the this year 2025 Legacy Expo, because it'll probably be a while before I can go to another one of these types of cons and meet authors and fellow fans, and I just wanted to show off what I got here, and I appreciate anybody who took the time to watch this. Hope to see you all again soon. Oh, and one more bit, sorry, before I go. Please keep the authors who were sick, as well as the fans who were sick and couldn't attend, in prayers and good thoughts to ensure that, like, you know, they get better and we can continue to have them around and see them again at other conventions, you know. All right, thank you again, guys. Bye bye.